Could you tell us a little bit about the lifetime of a tree or a forest and how carbon absorption capabilities evolve?
Yeah. So I guess to start, you have a seed, then you have a sapling grown in nurseries. So say there's some area of land that's going to go through the starting a reforestation project. The first step of that is get saplings growing in a nursery environment so that you can kind of monitor and make sure that you have enough plants. Then there will be a planting season. So, coming up, they'll move from nurseries and there will actually be people taking those saplings and putting them into the ground. After that, they mature into young trees. So the growth of a tree from sapling to like a young tree is pretty slow. So typically you don't see the really accelerated growth of trees until year 5+. And then years 5 through, I think, 30, that's where you see a lot of the accelerated growth of trees. At some point it'll taper off and they'll kind of hit their adult maximum height. Then they can mature into old growth forest. So old growth is classified as 140 years plus. So through that, if you think about it, the younger trees have really high carbon sequestration rates. And then that tapers off over time as the trees grow and they're not putting as much growth into the height. But those older trees are the ones that have most of the carbon stored in them. So I think every reforestation project eventually becomes a conservation effort at some point. Because we want to protect the carbon that's stored in these trees to prevent that from coming back out into the atmosphere as emissions.